Shall we start?
Okay, we start, right?
Yes, please.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the webinar. Today, our theme is GIS in Power Utility Management. My name is Namezo Matomela, and I'll be the host and coordinator for this webinar. I work for SuperMap in the International Department as a Business Development and Technical Support Assistant. I would like to thank you all for taking time from your busy schedules to attend this webinar and appreciate some of the SuperMap GIS solutions in utility management. And also today, not only will we learn about SuperMap, but we'll also learn about SuperMap's new partner, which is a company based in Botswana called GeoSmart. So these are the contents for our presentation today. We will have an introduction to SuperMap and also an introduction to GeoSmart and the cooperation with SuperMap. And also the third part, we will have SuperMap Utility Management Solutions presentation, as well as a demonstration. And the last part, we have a question and answer session at the end. So I would like you to note down some of the questions that you might have so that towards the end, you can ask those questions and we answer the questions. So our first speaker for today, we have Mr. Gordon Yu, who is a commercial director in the European and African Center of SuperMap. So he'll be giving an introduction to SuperMap. At this point, I would like to let Mr. Gordon to give us a presentation. Gordon, over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Namiso. I'm here. Let me share my screen right now. Okay, good morning, everyone from Botswana, from the African European continent, and good afternoon, good evening for the rest of the world. If you can see my screen right, I will start my presentation right now. My name is Gordon Yu. I am the Commercial Director of European African Center of SuperMap. And I will give you a very wide introduction about SuperMap. I will cover a lot of aspects, but it will be very brief because my colleagues later on will share you more details about specific objects. Okay, so generally we are a company based in Beijing, China, for GIS platform software. With our GIS platform software, we could import, visualize, analyze, and also to data such as remote sensing data, 2D map, 3D map, street view data, oblique photogrammetry data, laser point, and by giving analysis to these data, we give support to all sectors of the industry, like the government agencies, the companies, and also the military. So generally, we are a company that could provide service to almost all sectors of industry, which has coordinated related data. The company was established by Dr. Zhong Ershun. He is the founder and chairman of SuperMap Group. He is also a researcher of the Institute of Geography of the Chinese Academy of Sciences. And Dr. Song Guanfu, CEO of SuperMap, is actually his students. So the two of them together established SuperMap. The company was established in 1997 here in Beijing, China. And later on, we also established SuperMap Japan and Hong Kong for exploring the market of the Asian market. And 2009, we were listed in the stock exchange of Shenzhen. And in the year of 2015, we became the largest provider of GIS platform in China. And actually right now, as I will show you later, we are actually the largest provider in Asia. We are based here in Beijing. We have one office building in Beijing. And in the year of 2019, we also established a new research and development building in the western city of Chengdu of China. So this building is especially dedicated to research and development. of our GIS software. So here are some pictures of our SuperMap team. So in terms of international operations, we have partners in more than 40 countries, users of more than 100 countries. But mostly, most of these users, we have reached them through our cooperation with some of our major partners like Huawei and ZTE. Therefore, independently, as SuperMap going overseas independently, we still consider ourselves a new player. In our ecosystem, we have more than 1,000 partners. Actually, we are confident to say that we cover most of the major players in the market. For example, IBM, Huawei, Oracle, Microsoft, Dassault System. All of these major players are our partners in our ecosystem. So in terms of international operations, here are some of moments that of our international corporations. For example, the SuperMap with cooperation with Huawei, and we signed one partnership with M-Framework in Germany, and also with Dassault System in France. So this is research done by ARC, a consulting company from the US. So globally speaking, we are still the third provider in terms of annual revenue for GIS software sale. But if you take a look at Asia, already we have occupied almost 40% of the market share annually, and therefore right now we are the largest provider in Asia. So during the every year we organize the GTC. It's called GIS Technology Conference. It is a big event, occasion where SuperMap launches our new products, share our new technology for the past year, and also we offer an occasion to partners and also professionals for them to exchange their latest progress with their counterparts. And here are some of the screenshots for some guests overseas speaking for the GTC. We are a strategic partner with Tencent Group of China, and also with Huawei and Alibaba. So as I said, we consider ourselves a new player in the international market, and it's only during the past 3 or 4 years that we start very seriously exploring the international market. And here are some of the international events that we take part in. This for Intergeo. We have been part of this event from 2017. And this is FIG in Turkey and Vietnam, Africa Geo in South Africa, Africa GIS, BIM World exactly. And also one point for our international operation is that we give a lot of emphasis for training and workshops, because we believe it's important to share our technology to professionals all over the world before we reach into any commercial deals. Therefore, training is a very basic part inside SuperMap and also between SuperMap and our partners. So here are some pictures of our on-site or online training around the world. We did it in Europe, in Africa, exactly. So if you take a look at the technology system of SuperMap, big data GIS, AI GIS, and 3-dimension GIS, these are the 3 pillars of SuperMap technology system. And it is based on distributed GIS and also cross-platform GIS. Together, we summarize it as BIT-DC. So by cross-platform, we mean that SuperMap products, our software, could work well in multiple platforms, for example, in Windows, in Linux, in Red Hat, also in the mobile apps like Mac and also Android. And also we could work well in different CPUs like x86 open power ARM, etc. So this is an illustration of the simulation of global flight distribution based on SuperMap platform. And as you can see from this video, during nighttime, the flight decreases a lot. And also during the daytime, the flights increases dramatically. Yeah, our platform could have give access to multi-source 3D data, among them including the terrain, the oblique photography, field data, pipeline, water body, etc. Yeah, here is a quick look at our 3D spatial effects. Yeah, this is an illustration of 3D visual effects of ocean and the sky. Yeah, and also this is a combination of oblique photogrammetry and game spatial effects for simulating the virtual battlefield simulation. Together with the Huawei company, we have developed the technology called Voxel Grid. It is used for simulating 5G signal in a single tower or at the scale of a city in 3D setting. Yeah, with the same technology called of Voxel Grid, we can also simulate the earthquake propagation speed. This is a project that we have completed in Southeast Asia. It is based on a combination of AI and our GIS platform. And it's in the farmland where the farmer need to identify the palm trees which are growing weaker than the others and need special attention. And with our AI plus GIS solution, we could detect them very easily and efficiently. This is also an application of GIS platform in traffic management. It is based on the real-time data flow, streaming data from the traffic monitoring cameras. And through our AI function, we could detect all the vehicles passing through a single camera, and so that we can monitor the number of cars passing through a certain point. And this is also for monitoring of traffic violation through setting a geofence like this. And also with the same platform, we could have real-time monitoring of the traffic flow of different regions of a city and put them in a dashboard. With integration of AI, that means artificial intelligence, and also AR, augmented reality, we have realized the indoor navigation, so that if you are inside a shopping mall and you want to look for a specific store, and you do not need to run here and there looking for it. You can just get the navigation as you did on the street. So here are a quick look of some of the cases that SuperMap has realized around the world. This is one project we did for the Ministry of Natural Resources of China for the management of natural resources. It is featured by big data, a huge voluminous data, with 1.5 million polygons. And also it's, this is a project for the real estate registration management, also in China, in the southern city of Nanning. And the data is also voluminous. We have more than 2,800 districts and covering more than 1 billion polygons. So this is the Shanghai Tower. It is a very complex building in Shanghai. And if you take a look at all these features, you can believe that the BIM model should be a very big one. And yeah, the total beam size is 252 gigabytes, and also the number of 3D models is more than 3 million. And we put them in a geographic setting, and so that we can have, you know, detailed management for all the details of the whole building. So here are some a quick look of some of the cases that we did around the world. In Japan, we have, you know, because we have been operating in Japan for more than 20 years, we have a lot of projects going on there. And this is one cadastral project that we just completed in Turkey. In Mauritius, we completed a GIS system for the management of security and for the security management by integrating the data for criminal rates for the cameras, and also the distribution of the police forces, and put all these data in a big screen in the headquarters. Yeah, this is one project that we completed in Jordan. And for Japan, this is one you know, example for the road management. And the last one is, you know, based on AI and of water meters in South Africa. Anyways, you know, there are so many things to share, and it's difficult to share everything within a single presentation. So I hope this will give you an idea about SuperMap. And then later on, my colleague will give you more details for utility management. Thank you very much. Namito?
Yes, thank you for your detailed presentation, Mr. Gordon. As we all saw that SuperMap is quite flexible in terms of cooperation with other companies, as well as the data handling ability. So feel free to contact us if you have some project, or if you wish to learn more about the so many solutions that we have. Like I said, we are open to partnerships. So at this point, I would like to let Mr. Tseboahai, who is a CEO of a company in Botswana called GeoSmart, so that we can learn a bit about the company and what they hope to achieve from this partnership with SuperMap. Tseboahai, you can start your presentation.
Screen. All right. Our host, Mr. Nametso Matomela, the technical directors, Mr. Jeffrey and Jack, our participants, and everyone who is attending, let me greet you all. My name is Mr. Abba Tseboahai. I'm in Botswana, Gaborone, Botswana, and I'm the CEO of a company called GeoSmart. Right. So GeoSmart, we are an environmental and engineering consultant based here in Botswana. And you know, we consist of experienced and skilled geoenvironmentalists, environmental engineers, and data scientists. We have experience as concerned and remote sensing, and you know, the application of this in various sectors such as agriculture, the mining sector, and the environment. Right now, I'll share our services. So we offer GIS and remote sensing services. We do map production. We do database design. We do data collection, and we also process data as far as remote sensing is concerned. We also have GIS for GIS services in agriculture, where we actually do precision agriculture mapping. We do your crop yield, we do your soil zone mapping, hydrological analysis in agriculture. When it comes to the environment, the services that we offer in the environment, we do the impact assessment. It can either be environmental impact assessment or archaeological impact assessment, or we also do monitoring and evaluation when it comes to the environment. And you also do the management plans. We also offer shared services. We can assist the organization with the SHE management services or policy writing and implementation. Or we can actually, we have a team of SHE that can represent your company in your project. Here in Botswana, we have a valid trading license to actually. So here are some of the things that we supply. We supply your GPSs, we supply surveying equipment and GIS softwares. Now coming to our cooperation with SuperMap. So as a company, and also looking at that we are in this era of industrial revolution, where we have to go digital, and also as a way of expanding our services. With our research, we ended up reaching out to SuperMap and collaborating with them. And the benefits so far of this partnership are based on easy access to innovative and advanced technology. As you have listened to Mr. Gordon's presentation, that they have a variety of advanced technologies that we can actually use in solving real life situations. So with this partnership, there's going to be easy access to that, to those advanced technologies, collaboration in terms of research and projects. And here in Botswana, we also be, as the distributor, we'll be also being the software distributors this side. Still talking on the benefits, the sharing of evidence-based GIS solutions, around the world. As you can see, Mr. Gordon was sharing, some of the cases in that area. Yeah. So in Botswana, we also have different areas that we can also share in terms of where GIS solutions and implementation has been used. It can be used in forest or natural resource management, underground water. As you know that mostly in our country we depend on rainwater, but rainwater is not really sustainable. Yeah. So there are different sources of water, like underground water. So through this application, you are able to actually detect and see the sustainability of underground water. Where exactly can we locate it, and mapping out the underground water, so that we offer the solutions to the government. One of the good things about SuperMaps is that they are more into training. Yeah. So through this partnership, there's gonna be an educational lessons for training, and GIS content. Usually what they do is that they do competition for GIS, either in schools or in the community. So through this partnership, some of our students in our country were able to learn more as far as GIS is concerned. They also do webinars, like today we are having this webinar where we are talking about utility management, and there are going to be more other webinars that we are going to learn from. Ladies and gentlemen, our contacts are there. Feel free to contact us, whether you are in Botswana or anywhere. Feel free to contact us to see how we can work together. Thank you so much. Back to you, Mr. Nameto.
Yes, you can stop sharing so that I can share my screen. Thank you so much for your presentation, Mr. Tseborai. Indeed, this partnership will bring out so much good as far as solving problems is concerned with the application of GIS. At this moment, I would like to, our next speaker is Mr. Jeffrey Chang, who is a technical director in the European and African Center of SuperMap. So he will give a presentation about SuperMap utility management solutions. And also we have another speaker who will give a demonstration of the utility management. So we will get to see the software in play by Mr. Jack Shea. So first, Mr. Jeffrey Chang, over to you. You can share and start your presentation.
Okay, thank you, Namito. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so hello everyone, this is Jeffrey Zhang. So today I will show you some SuperMap solution about the utility management. So today our presentation will have two parts. The first part, I will show you some solution about how to input the data, how to process the data, and how to do the data visualization. And then the second part, we'll go to several directions to talk about the utility management solution. And we will talk about the water pipeline management, the gas pipeline management, and also the telecommunication pipeline management. So now let's go to the first part. We talk about the data. So before we visualize all of our data, we have to input some existing data. So the first part, we can get the data from some field survey. So that is data collection. And so here is workflow to show the data processing work. So you can see the in this chart, we have several steps. So the first step, we have to input the pipeline data. So some data can be from the Autodesk. And also after that, we input it in SuperMap platform. And then we can do some topology checking, and we can construct the 3D topological network. And then we do the 3D symbolization. We add some symbol, add some marker layer, and then we can do the 3D scenes. And the last step, we can use our new scenes to do some 3D analysis and some applications. And then we can also integrate with our own business system. So you can see for most data, we input from the AutoCAD, and then we can build some 3D scenes like this picture. So you can see this is the effect. After we input the data from the AutoCAD, it will be like some line or some polygon. So here we can load it in the 2D map, and we can do some topology check, and we can also add some label for some node or valve of the pipeline. And SuperMap iDesktop provide some data processing tools. Like you can see we have object editing and data processing and also the data conversion. So if you are interested in our software, we can also provide you the download link so you can easily to download from our website, and you may have 90 days trial lessons, so you can use our software to maybe try in some your own project. You can see here, this is the data check. So you can see we have the validate window. You can set some topology rules, and then we can do the topological checking. And the result, the error of the data will be highlighted in the results. So you can easily to modify it. And also we can update some attributes to our pipeline data. And even we can also set some marker symbol layers. And not only 2D, and we can also add the height for all the data, and then we can make the 3D pipeline data. So this is also the topological effect. And then the third part, after we process the data, and we can do the data visualization. You can see we can, for the pipeline data, we can also use some BIM data from BIM software like Revit or CATIA. And also for the symbolization, SuperMap also provides some automatic pipeline points, symbol points. You can see here in this picture, we provide this various shape of the feature points. And also you can see for the whale, we also provide a different symbol. And yeah, this is another effect for the 3D pipeline. And you can also set the height, underground height, so it can be underground. And also, you can see our pipeline scenes can be also used in some factory management. So you can set a different symbol for the equipments, like the pipeline points and also the pipeline. And also you can see, as we talked before, we support the multi-source data. So you can see we can integrate the pipeline and with the city model, and you may get the whole effect for the your city model. So this is the integrated ground and underground effect. And this is also another effect for the 3D pipeline data. So you can see we also support, if we load the high, the big size of the data, we can also get a very good performance and effect. We load them both in PC terminal or web terminal. Yeah, and also you can see our partner. This is one of the partner from the German, and they also use our software to do the extension development. So this is the project they use our SuperMap iDesktop to do the external development, and they finish some their plugins to connect their own database. So that is to show that SuperMap can support the customization of the software. And so after we finish the data inputting, processing, and visualization, then we may go to the business part. So here we will talk about the utility management in different industries. So the first part, let's talk about the water pipeline management. So you can see this effect. This is from our mobile application. So you can see we can overlay the beam model, the pipeline model, with the real scenes, and we can also check the attributes from the model. So it's easier or convenient for us to, when we do the maintenance for all the pipeline. So don't need to take the map. You only need to take your mobile, and then you can see all the equipments. And next one. So this is another effect to show the integration for the pipeline and 3D scenes. So this one is also based on our SuperMap mobile product and use the AR model. And also this is the integration effect in mobile terminal. So you can see we can load the 3D pipeline in the city model, and yeah, you can see we can also overlay with satellite image, with the beam model, or with the some model which we build in iDesktop. Also, we can connect some more device, like we also support the VR mode. So if you switch to the VR mode and then you connect the VR device, you can also use to try the VR effect. And that is about the visualization. And for the some analysis functions, we also support 3D analysis, like some you see the buffer analysis, or interval analysis, or the soil converting analysis. So this is a buffer analysis. So you can see the red parts. So if we want to dig this part, so we can calculate which pipeline will be influenced by this area. And yeah, also there's some the accident, so like the pipeline burst. So we can also do the analysis to calculate which valve or which pipeline will be influenced. So we will send some people to fix all the issues. And also we can see the depths of each pipeline. So if we use the traditional analysis based on 2D, so it's little bit difficult to analyze all the pipeline, because they will have their own depths. So it's convenient for us to put all of them in 3D, so we can calculate the depths between each pipeline. And also in the smart city management, so we have in the underground, we have the railway the water pipeline, the gas pipeline. So we have to put all of them in 3D to do some analysis. And then the next part, we talk about the electric management. So first, it's about some 2D visualization. You can see we have several, we have specific symbol for the electric domain. And also, if we click some like the power station, that we can get the attributes or a description for these points. And also some electric network map. And also this one, we can connect some your equipments that we can get the real-time status or situation of all of your equipments. Also the pipeline network status map. We use a different line, different colors to show the different situation. And this is the voltage distributed map. So we can show the, use a different color point to show the results. And this is the loading balance map for the electric industry. And for some 3D, we can also have the pipe gallery visualization effect. And we can also connect with the IoT device, so we can easily to get the real-time status. And also for the map visualization, we can also overlay with satellite image. So it's easy for us to know the real situation for that area. Even we can extract them in 3D model. So we can also add the height for each building. So this is another effect for the 3D building. And also for the electric pipeline, we also support to visualize the point cloud data. You can see this effect. We can visualize all the point cloud data, and we can overlay with some lines or vector data. Then we can load them together. And then the next part, we talk about the telecommunication. And here, this is also the telecommunication line gallery. So you can see this is another effect of the pipeline. So we can load all the beam model in the web terminal, and also we can do the all the 3D view for all the model. And even you can click one of the equipments to get the attributes. And also we can switch to the street view mode. So you can have the real effect for this pipeline gallery. And also for the pipeline management, we will have some sensor. We'll put some sensor on the pipeline, so the sensor can transfer or send some message to the management department, so we can easily to know the real-time situation. So this is the IoT solution that we can detect some emergency situation like the fire, the smoke, or some even for the wind speed detection. So you can see this is the device, the sensor, so we can click and get the real-time information. The attributes and the status. And then we can put all the results in some charts. Even we can put them in the dashboard to visualize or to show all the information together. And then the next part, let's talk about some solution about the oil and gas. Yeah, the first is also about how to visualize them. We may have 2D or 3D scenes. So this is also, this screenshot is also from our previous project. So you can see this as a factory management system. And in this factory, they have some gas pipeline. So we help them to build the 3D model and visualize them. And also, this is another screenshot from our cases. This is about this is a flight, the airport oil pipeline management system. And also we have the mobile terminal. You can see this page. And you can click your mobile and to check some information from the point or lines. And this is the oil management system. This one is also the 3D model. We may have the attributes from each equipment. And also you can see, we can simulate the dynamic effect of the oil flow. And this is some emergency situation to simulate or to help us to do the decision making. And this is another system. You can see we can have some statistic charts, some line charts, some oil flow simulations. And also we can set some particle effects for some, you see, the fire or smoke. So here we will show you a video to, this is a system to help us to process or to simulate some emergency situation. So you may see here, he found some emergency, some fire. So he go to their control center, and after that they go to the field, and let's go to and also we can build some buffer to show the security area, and also we can have the route analysis to help us to calculate the shortest path to go to the security area. And for the dangerous area, we can also draw a buffer. And also you can see we can simulate the pipeline wolf effect, and even for the some firemen to how to solve this situation. The water effect, or we can also add the car model. So that is about some utility management in different industries. So I think now you may have a general idea and the concept about the utility management, and then how to get the data and how to process it in SuperMap. And so the next part, we will invite our colleague Jack. So he will demonstrate some effect in our software. So we want this part can help you to get familiar with our software, and you can know the basic concept for our interface and what we can do in our SuperMap iDesktop. So after our demonstration, so you can also download our software to try by yourself. So now let's invite our colleague Jack. So I will stop my screen sharing.
Hello everyone, this is Jack, and I will give you a demonstration about our software, SuperMap iDesktop. And in these demonstrations, I will show you how to load the data to SuperMap and how to do the pipe burst analysis and the flood analysis in 3D scenes. So as you see, this is the interface of the SuperMap iDesktop. And in the front of the interface, we have the toolbars. In this area, we have many tools. And in the left of the windows, we have the workspace managers. In these windows, we store all the information about the GIS data and the maps informations, and also the scenes information and other information like the symbol libraries. And the layer managers will contain the data. So here we load the data to the sphere scenes. This is a network dataset. And we can zoom to these layers. And this is the result of the data. And here, so we can do the pipe burst analysis. So before we do the analysis, we need to load the cache of the obliquate data to make a good effect. This is the effect, and we can also load the DM data as a terrain in 3D scenes. And here, let's set the attitude of these layers, make it more beautiful. And then we can use the path analysis. So let's open the underground mode and to do the excavations. So like we need to dig areas and to show the underground effect. Here we draw polygons to select area. And the blue point is the node of the pipeline network node. And here we use the pipe burst analysis to build the models and do the analysis. We can zoom to the models. We can see the good effect. You can see the symbols and the textures. And here we choose a point, choose an event point, birth point. So we can also see the water effect, and we choose run to analyze the result. And the pipelines which be effect will be marked as red colors. You can see the affected pipelines will show in red. It's a good effect, right? What's more, let me do the flood analysis. So first, I need to create a new 3D scenes, sphere scenes, and load the oblique mode. And load the DM data as a terrain. Now let's zoom to the place. Yes, we can find many tools in the 3D analysis, like the slope and the aspect analysis, isoline analysis. So here we use the flooding analysis. So we click this and draw a polygons. And our software will automatically to show the effect in the flood. You can see the elevation of the waters are rising. And we can also drag the bars to control the process of the floodings. The flooding progress. So by using these tools, we can easily to get the which areas will be affected first. Like in these areas, the buildings in valleys will be affected in the first time. Yes, we can also to control the different time of the flood rise. Okay, that's all what I want to share. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack, for your brief demonstration. So at this point, we will have a Q&A session. So you can send in your questions in the chat session, in the comment section, if you have any questions. So if you have questions for our presenters, if you want to know more about a specific function, you can reach us. My email is provided. Let me share my screen once more. So this is my email, namezo@supermap.com. As you saw, we are willing to cooperate with companies, especially in Africa now, which is particularly this webinar was targeting the Southern Africa. But wherever you are, if you want to cooperate with SuperMap, you can easily reach us. So at this moment, we have our Q&A session. So my presenters, you can have a look at the comment section to see some of the questions. There's somebody who's asking if these are open source software. Gordon, you can briefly.
Yeah, I can answer this
Okay,
question.
Okay, Jeffrey.
Yeah, actually, for our platform, we are the commercial GIS platform. So our software needs the commercial license if you want to use it for the commercial. But we also provide the 90 days trial license for the user to test or try their software. So you can, after you download from our platform, from our website, you can install it. And after you install it, it will automatically to active the trial license for 90 days. And so you can try our software. And if you have any question, you can also contact our SuperMap team. We will try our best to help you solve the question.
Okay, thank you, Jeffrey.
Yeah,
So
also,
okay.
Yes, I also noticed, yeah, for partnership and collaboration, you can get in contact with Namitso. I think Namitso, you can share your email address, yeah, so that yeah, people who are interested, they can get in contact with you. And also, by the way, as we mentioned in our presentation, we have a lot of training programs, webinars going on. And these we believe that will help our potential interested professionals to get familiar with our products. So what do we recommend you to do is that you can follow our website and also our account in LinkedIn and Twitter, so that you will get updated for all of our training activities, all of our webinars. Yeah. So that you can get better idea of what we can do with SuperMap product system. And of course, you can reach all of each of our individuals, like Namitso, and also our partner, Mr. Bakwe, and also personally me, so that we can give you personalized support.
Yes, thank you, Gordon.
Also, yeah, for the cost of commercial license, yeah, it's a bit, we would like to say our prices are competitive, but we believe it's a better idea to talk about it, privately. So you can, get in contact with Mr. Namitso, yeah, for further discussion.
Yes, and as mentioned before, we also have a 90 days trial license. If you have any difficulties accessing our website, trying to find data, the setup, I can assist you. My email is provided on the slide, so you can just download the setup as well as some sample data for you to have a feel of the software. I think that's about all. I don't see any other question coming up from the chat section. So at this moment, I would like to thank our audience. I would like to thank Mr. Tsebwahai from GeoSmart, the company, and also I would like to thank all our presenters, basically, and SuperMap. So that's all for our webinar. We have more upcoming webinars in the near future. Okay, I see. Let me see if there's any. There's a question about where can I get a manual for using SuperMap? So everything is provided in our website. Or if you can't navigate through, you can easily reach me, Namitso at supermap.com. So our emails are provided. You can take note of the email addresses and reach any one of us.
Yeah, Namitso, just one point. I think for the manual for using SuperMap, if you download our software and you will find the help document and you get all the details in English for operating the software.
Yes. And in learning different functions, we have some YouTube videos, so you can go through some tutorials by yourself, and then later on, if necessary, you can reach if you need to apply the software for a specific application, you can easily reach us. But we have lots of videos also on YouTube and also on our website.
Okay, Mr.
Yes.
Bakwe, do you have anything to add?
No, for now, I think I'm okay. Just to give thanks to everyone that participated. But to the audience, if you are in Botswana and you are interested in working with us, feel free to engage with us.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bakwe. So I think you are in a position to announce an end to this webinar.
Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you to our presenters and the audience. We hope to see you soon in our upcoming webinars. So that's it for today. Bye.